Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to wind the clock back to April and to an amazing racing training trip we took to the Alps in the Gap region, where we took on the Defi Du Gapencias, an 8-stage race over 8 days. All the stages ranging between 4 and 7 kilometers, with plenty of elevation up and down some of the most beautiful scenery you can imagine. And this is an action-packed day 2, once again from Bayard. Peggy, line out. Go Peg, go, go, go! Off and away for stage 2 of our alpine adventure in Gap. Today the same start and same finish as stage 1, but a much longer stage at 6.2 kilometers, taking in some absolutely amazing trails. The altimeter losing its mind off the start here, but same start as yesterday, so we're starting at around about 1280 meters and we're going to be working our way up beyond 1300 meters, so some thin air to contend with. After Peggy's stage win on the first day, the race is now seeded. And we have the lead female right in our sights. Not as warm as the afternoon race from stage 1, but still really pleasant day. And you were very aware that despite the thin air, you are in the south of France. It is probably 16 or 17 degrees as we are racing. We'd arrived at this race from 5 degrees was the last run that we'd done a few days before. So it is going to be a tough one for Peggy. We've had absolutely no acclimation through the first kilometre in 3:44. So really good considering it's all uphill. The locals are absolutely fine with these temperatures. There were dogs in coats, but it is tough for us coming from the cold climates. But Peggy is super strong off the start and clearly up for it. We go left, right, right, good, good, here comes that lead female again with her super Mally. Interestingly, out of the 130 CaniX entries into this alpine race, Peggy is one of the few purpose-bred dogs. Because the stages are much longer and with lots of elevation, it is very difficult to get the big purpose-bred dogs up and down these courses. There were a lot of people with Mallies doing really well at the front of the field, Weimaraners, even a few Dalmatians, but not so many purpose-bred dogs. And the interesting thing here, you can see Peggy in the first 3k has all that grace of speed off the start to catch him and go past him, and then on the climbs has all that grace to power, and we are right on their heels. But then that Mally will just consistently run even splits throughout the entire course, much like Dizzy does, but just at a bit of a slower pace. And it just depends on how long Peggy is fit enough to keep up with them in this heat.
Good girl, go. Have a left, Peg. Good girl. Come on.
Through that second kilometre in 3 minutes and 42 seconds and out into some stunning scenery.
Oh my.
Once again, when you put them on the flats, that grace to speed really kicks in. The dogs having a great time racing each other. Although, with it being warm and 6.5k, in my mind, I knew this was going to absolutely floor Peggy in the final 2k. But while she's strong and loving life, we'll stick with them. At some point, we're probably going to have to let them go.
Right. Good.
These are some of the funnest trails I've ever experienced. Just get a load of this. Twisty, rooty downhill, soft underpaws. So much fun.
Good. Good eggs. Good, go on, Peg.
And then you've got the views to match. We are working well above 1,300 metres now, and that air is really, really thin for me. Peggy's still putting everything into those climbs, but that opening pace is going to cook me. Through the third kilometre in 3:54, so we're still hanging on to a good pace, but as you can see, that consistent pace just laid down by that lead female, just of the same pace we were holding in the first 2 kilometres, has got them 50 metres up the road, and we cannot hold on to them any longer.
Right. Yeah, let's go. Over left. Leave the snow.
Again, despite it being 16 or 17 degrees, we've still got snow at this altitude. And Peggy is still strong, although she's now starting to feel the heat just a bit as we go through the 2 mile mark. Unfortunately, we still have the same distance to go, with plenty more climbing to do. While it is warm, Peggy is still looking really strong, so I am going to get the most out of her that I can. And then, when it gets tough later, which we knew it was going to, we will not push, and it will be Peggy that decides when we're ready and how we proceed. through the 4th kilometre in 4:13, so just dropped off a little bit, and it is time for a well-earned drinks break.
Hold on, hold on. We'll do the end. Hold on, hold on. Okay, you want? Okay, okay. More. Good girl. Okay, come on in. Okay, ready? Quickly then. Good girl. Okay, let's go. Ready? Let's go.
Peggy back out front and telling me she's ready to go, so we will press on.
Good.
The drinks break helped, and it's given her a little bit of extra life, but as you can see, she's just starting to tire. Those paces have dropped by 30 or 40 seconds a kilometre. And her gait is just starting to loll up a little bit, which is a telltale sign Peggy is starting to feel the heat. Unfortunately, we still had 1.5 kilometres to go. I would have loved to have maybe 100 or 200 metres. We might have just about been able to get through 5k today, but 6.3, it is going to be too much for us today. So from here in, it is Peggy picking the pace. I do not tell her to kick on at all. If we need to stop, we will stop and take it like training and have a break.
There we go. Left. Good.
Through that 5th K in 3:57, so with the water break, a pretty good K. But I don't think Peggy can hold on to it for the rest of the run. Just starting to tire on this climb as we come up now.
Come on. Okay, she cooked. CaniX. Come on. Okay, she's done. Hold on. Walk. Right. Ready? Come on in.
Peggy's ready to carry on and battle all the way to the finish. This girl is relentless.
Left. Come on.
The pace from the opening 3 kilometres combined with the elevation through there and racing with the lead female and her super speedy Mally has absolutely cooked me as well. So whilst Peggy is struggling and there is only 1/2 kilometre to go, I am completely unable to help as well. So when we drop off the pace, we will really drop off.
Good girl.
But still through the 6th K in 4:35. So considering that we walked for a couple of 100 metres there, not bad at all.
Good, Lexi.
And as we have seen throughout the entire season, Peggy always rallies and always has a kick for home when I say those 2 little magic words of go home.
Good girl, let's go. Go home. Good girl, let's go home. Come on, let's go. Good girl, well done. Good girl. Good girl, well done. Good Peg. Well done. Well done.